Okay, we're in beautiful downtown Waimea, sunny Waimea. We're with Bobby Matsuda. We're with George Matsuda.
Hi.
And we're with Riley Takayama. Got it. Okay, let's start with Bobby. Bobby, tell us about your rail.
Hi, this is a front engine dragster. It's built in our garage here, completely built in Waimea. We built the chassis. The wheelbase is 215 inches. We did the body work, the roll cage, and chassis around the driver has been constructed according to the NHRA specifications.
And it took you about, you said?
It took about a year to build.
Wow. Okay.
And we've been running it for about a year with different engines in it.
And one of the things is that you run it at the track as a kind of a showcase, special.
With this car, yes,
Yeah.
we do. It is like an exhibition car.
Exhibition car.
Yeah. We're not able to make a lot of runs with this engine here, so we basically go out and just see how fast it can go.
All right, let's see.
The engine was put together by George.
All right, George.
Talk to him about
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hi, George. How's it?
Good.
What do we got here?
What we have here is a Chrysler Hemi.
Chrysler Hemi.
It's based on a 426 block. The block is a Keith Black. It's 484 cubic inches. The heads are Webster heads. The fuel system is an Enderle bug catcher. The supercharger is a Littlefield High Helix 1471. Rods and pistons are by Bill Miller. We have an Eagle crankshaft.
Go ahead.
And the ignition is a Mallory Super Mag. Puts out about 20 amps. Part of the NHRA experience is to go fast. This engine makes, we don't know exactly how much it makes.
Really?
Maybe 1,200 or 1,500 horsepower. But with the primary focus on safety. So what you see here, these are called blower restraints. The function for that is in case we blow the blower up, it keeps the blower on the car instead of flying off the track.
And what else do you have for safety?
Safety, part of this is called a burst panel. This is open directly to the intake manifold. In case we drop an intake valve and blow up the intake, hopefully most of the pressure will vent out of here instead of lift off the blower. Under here it's kind of difficult to see, but we have what's called an engine diaper. In case we broke a conrod or somehow blow up the bottom end, this keeps all the pieces and the oil off the track. This system here is what they call a burn down system. This is called a puke tank for obvious reasons. What this is meant to do is in case we burn a piston and the crankcase pressures go real high, this will vent the pressure to a safe breather instead of lifting the valve covers off. If it leaks oil from the valve covers, it'll tend to catch fire on the header itself. Like I said, the whole car is, the whole intent is to be safe while we go fast. This fire bottle is really a fire extinguisher system. In case there is a fire, which is in front of the driver can actuate the fire bottle, which will set off 2 nozzles onto the engine and 1 nozzle onto the driver.
Cool. Okay, what else? What's the next step in this thing?
I'll let Riley go.
Riley. All right, Riley, you're the driver, and you were saying something about 190 miles an hour in 7 seconds.
You're correct. Our SET with this chassis, with this engine setup was 704 at 190 miles an hour in a quarter mile.
Okay, in your words, so what's it feel like doing 190 in 7 seconds?
It's a rush. It's hard to explain. You gotta experience it.
Okay, show us. Go ahead.
We'll pretty much go over the controls
Sure.
and what most people see when they look at this car is that I sit almost directly on the rear end. Whoa. But it's safe.
It's safe? Okay.
So the controls here, what you got?
Yeah.
Is your steering here. This is your trans brake, which helps with the launch. You have your shifter, 2-speed. You have your parachute controls. Shift light tells me to shift. Low oil pressure light. Fire system. When I push it, it activates the fire system, which George explained. And you have your fuel shut-off and your ignition shut-off. And as far as safety goes, I have a DJ 5-point safety harness. We have ISP head supports. We have our parachutes, which help me stop. Also, since this engine makes so much power, when I do the burnout, we have this thing you can spin around.
Sure.
It's called a throttle stop. So it limits the throttle. You can take a look at the butterflies. So I do the burnout with only that much throttle. So it keeps the motor from over revving. And it's these supercharged motors are really touchy, so just dip into the throttle a little bit and the tires is going to spin. This is more like a thing that keeps the engine from over revving.
Okay, let's see. Did we cover everything, you think? Oh, what about, did we talk about
We have the weights in the front here.
Yep.
Which help keep the front end down. So with this big engine, we actually run a little more weight to run about 120 pounds in the front. And we have the wheelie bar in the back. This just helps keep the car from locking the front, because these front engine cars have a tendency to lock the front. So with the weight in the front and the wheelie bar in the back, you can get it going down the street.
Terrific. All right, Matsuda team. Let's see all over here. You know, usually on the motoring section, the last thing I do is I ask the drivers to fire it up and shaka, but I don't think that's going to work out. So, hey, thanks. Shaka, guys. See you.